You know the bomber clot thing said. 91st and blood clot Winthrop, Rutland and Winthrop. 32nd between Tilden and blood clot Beverly. 45th and Snyder dead end. Bomber clot East End, Church Avenue and Caton blood clot Avenue. The whole of Flatbush, you know, for big up on yourself. We are Flatbush. All day, every day, twice on fucking Sunday. Fuck out of here.
Chronicle.
Yeah, you don't know a lot of boss represent for we are Flatbush and I'm never ask push and I'm right.
Yeah. Hey. Yeah. From what day me I hear beer chat and ray, you know.
I'm from the old bush.
Mouth make the talk. You know, you're nothing when the big dog bark.
Manners.
Starting to feel like old Brooklyn again.
Mine now you step out of place.
In the bush,
big machine pull out away.
in the bush, in the
Man
bush,
now I'm box off your face.
in the bush, in the
Nobody
bush,
try and test with faith.
in the bush, in the
Mine now
bush,
you step out of place.
in the bush, in the
Big
bush,
machine pull out away.
in the bush, in the
Man
bush,
now I'm box off your face.
in the bush, in the
Nobody
bush,
try and test with faith.
in the bush, in the The bush. spirit of Church Ave compels me, help me. I'm from where winning in public's not healthy. Bad man no take no selfie. I scream we run things in 40 of parking and they felt me. Placed with them D-Ceps 8. Low lives grab bags out of Macy's from Flatbush Ave on behalf of Paul Pickney. Wall to wall from E Hall to wall with me. Walk with me.
We come from two wicked places in Flatbush.
90s and
Vanderveer. So as you was a 90s man, I'm a Vanderveer
That's
nigga.
what you heard back in the day.
All right, but cool. Same thing. We heard the same thing on our end. We never heard who's better.
You be in the,
Never heard who's better.
We used to be in the parties and you got van niggas over there, but as long as nobody in the crew got beef with particular niggas in there, it ain't nothing.
All right, but that's my question. When you got two territorial niggas in one spot, how that tension used to be?
No, we went through that enough time.
You know what it was? Respect.
Respect. That was it.
So you know what?
No,
Love
because
your
we went
brother.
to.
It wasn't
what I
about
was
who
telling
bad.
them.
Niggas like
call
yo,
respect.
If we bring it to them
I
niggas,
respect
them niggas gonna be able to answer with the, they gonna welcome the invitation. And
Right.
shit.
That's
So
all
it
I
ain't
know.
work. It ain't work.
So,
Let's just get
say it
the
again.
bread.
It's respect.
It's respect.
It's
Hey,
respect.
oi, answer this. When we used to go to the skating ring, I would see Lance and them 50s niggas. Them niggas know us.
They didn't want no
They
people,
see us.
yeah.
We see them. Them never said
say
not
nothing.
a
Stay out the
word.
way.
They stay out the way.
And
Call
if one-
respect.
If they see one of they dumb niggas get about to get into it with a 90 niggas gonna come over there
stop.
and stop them niggas and break like, yo, the nigga them don't know. Them niggas just, and just hope we don't take it up from that.
Of course.
Utica
They put the
skating
fire
ring-
out
Utica
early.
skating ring was our fucking
Oh,
ring in the 90s.
Yeah, keep that going. Keep that
Empire
going.
too, don't
You
flap
said Utica skating ring?
Utica skating
Utica
ring.
skating ring.
Tell me
The
something
Utica
about Utica
skating
skating ring.
was owned. That was the 90s home, but the 90s
heard about
niggas
that.
would go to Empire and skate and don't got no beef.
So let me ask you a question. When y'all
Beef
went to-
would happen
Oh, so
at
let-
the Empire with other niggas before it
So
happened.
let me
at
ask you a
Utica
question,
with us.
bad man. So you're saying all that for Utica. So when 90s man them had to come to Kenmore movie theater.
We came.
We came, but
That's
hold
no
on,
word.
man. Let's keep it funky. Don't make it seem like it's a take a walk in the park.
Solomon
It
got
wasn't a
we
walk
got
in the
some
park.
In
stories
our,
about that,
in our
All right.
era, in our era,
That's the same thing we gonna say,
we
too.
was able to go to the Kenmore. I don't know what years it might have changed when niggas was getting
talking
run
the
out.
same era,
Cause
bro.
niggas is listen.
You talking the same era.
See, he might be in your he might be in your era
he
because
older than him,
I'm
but
saying
yeah,
era.
because in our
Kenmore was
era,
closed
if
before his era, man.
nigga shit would jump off, it would jump off at the Kenmore if niggas had straight beef with a particular nigga that's in the movie theater at that time with them niggas.
I understand
If
that.
the same rules that apply for the skating ring applies for the movie theater, my
All right,
nigga.
but that's really not the question I
Respect.
asked. The question I'm really asking is, when you're coming from the 90s and you coming all the way to the other side,
So we was grippy, bro.
I understand you grippy.
we on alert.
We understand.
Full
but
alert.
That's what I wanted
We
to
not
know.
slipping.
Thank you. This is what I want to know.
not slipping.
You come, you know you
Them
gotta be
niggas
on
gonna eat your
full
food.
alert.
Them niggas
Not
will
to
eat
say,
your
but you know,
food.
my thing is, it's same thing for us. If we had to go to the Utica side, I'm guaranteed niggas from our side, we had to be. We know that
Like
we
that
going.
for a while. You just couldn't go kill a 90s nigga. A 90s nigga just couldn't go kill a 90s nigga.
That's the same thing Vanderveer niggas say. You couldn't just come
At
up
the
in there
time,
and kill
you
a
used to
nigga.
have to talk about it with certain people and shit.
I want you to go back to the point when you talked about when you said about like y'all was on Winthrop and you had PUMA and it's like explain that story
Alright,
again.
So niggas,
explain that.
when we was growing up, it was, you heard the remnants of a crew called the Jolly Stompers and the Tomahawks and some other gangs, right? So what we would call our OGs was getting some of their inspiration or whatever it is from them type of niggas. So now when those OGs they became the Rutland Road Cats and the Puma Boys, and maybe some little light factions could remain and shit. That's where niggas like us, you know what I'm saying, the people you talk about from the 90s and that gen, we got a lot of our experience from them dudes. Some of us got experience from the Puma Boys, some of us got experience from the Rutland Road Cat niggas. We took that experience and put it all into one, and that's when we became the 90s posse. It didn't make a difference you was from Clarkson, Lenox, or all of that, or if you was from Rutland,
there was
East
no
New
more
York.
that Rutland and
It was
Clarkson.
no separation.
Not like it
Winthrop
was then,
Street
yeah.
was no longer needed to be the neutral line that separated the Puma Boys from the Rutland Road Cats. You see what I'm saying?
Like we went to school on.
We went to school. We lived in
went to
the cat side on one side.
But we went to school on
but we
Puma
went to
Boy.
school in Puma Boy territory.
But they wasn't coming on Rutland, and them Rutland niggas wasn't coming on
Yeah,
Clarkson
yeah.
back them times. You know?
Only particular niggas
Yeah,
could make
only-
moves
yeah,
down there and be seen
very
because
few.
with all that gangster
like
shit,
Septi coulda got
with all that gangster shit going on,
Them have
a
certain man that coulda
listen
make
to
them
me,
moves
back
there.
then with all that gangster shit going on, nigga moms would tell them to go on Rutland Road and go to a particular store and get something. So a thorough Puma Boy nigga could maybe make that road by himself, but he might just take a sidekick. And because it's two of them and they know the routes to take to get over there, they gonna get to the material store on Rutland Road between 96th and 95th and get back up there, or they'll come down Rockaway Parkway. But niggas ain't gonna really walk down 95th, they ain't gonna walk down 93rd, they ain't gonna walk down 91st. You see what I'm saying?
What
But
year
we-
was this again? The one to the
This
year?
is all the way up until like
whole
the
through the
80s,
The
all
whole
right in the 80s to the
listen,
90s.
Before that, no, they had the Tomahawks
That was
and the Jolly
yeah.
Stompers. So the Cats and the Puma Boys, they came behind that. They even had the Doo-Wops. That was a serious gang.
Yeah, the doo-wops. The doo-wops formed into what came to be, from my understanding, the RRC, the Rutland Road Cats and shit. That's the fly set of dudes you hear Mike Tyson talk about when he came over into the 90s and he seen all these young black dudes dressed in all these fly ass clothes, and that's what made him realize like he want to be like them and get money and wear clothes like that, and he helped him get his hungry.
I mean, we had an interview with Jaime.
When did Winthrop come neutral like that?
Oh.
I would have to say like after I opened up my restaurant, so that would have to be after 96.
Who's this?
No, you say
we got on the phone.
No, you say when? Who you say? This is.
just gay. Clive just hit you.
No, you said hold on. Your question was when we became the 90s posse?
No, he said neutral.
When did Winthrop come neutral? When we became the 90s posse?
Clive just fed it a little bit.
Huh?
Septi, you can't forget
Septi,
Who,
boy,
Errol
you can't forget
McIntyre?
Septi,
Man,
no.
of course,
That
man.
was like the general, for real.
Septi, Earl McIntyre?
Yeah.
Blue, I mean, it was the dudes out there, man.
Yeah.
I mean,
And
that's what I'm
yo,
saying.
but,
Solomon,
yo.
we got our respect. Septi was a dude. Septi was a dude. He wasn't Puma Boy, and he wasn't Cats. He had good hands though.
Like Weaves. Haitian Weaves.
He was with the Cats, 100% with the Cats.
But he was a lone wolf, cause him, Mondo, and them moved differently. Cause them is the niggas that showed me how to hit cribs.
He had legendary fights with Scooter.
Yeah, that was legend. I remember. Yeah.
So tell me, man, like, I mean, when you talk about the 90s, my name like Speedy.
Speedy.
Yeah, man, that
Can
was a
you
real
tell me
one.
something about Speedy?
Smooth,
Tell me something about Speedy.
cool and deadly.
Yeah, man, a businessman.
Water cool and
And just
deadly.
cool, him quiet. You know, hear nothing about Speedy like that. So, him know for move.
Squeaky,
He know
man.
for
He
move.
move. Shout out to him. I be hitting him up on the ground. He in England and shit.
Yeah,
I can fuck with him. Yeah, veteran. When I'm cruising the social networks and I see Article Man them, I hail them up. Like my man Mike Brown, bigger down in Jamaica. You know what I'm saying? Niggas don't forget. It's a lot. I can tell like some of the first Haitian niggas that was really making noise in Brooklyn and in the neighborhood.
Now you have to mention Toby, don't
You got the legend Toby. You got my
That's
man
a legend
Weez.
right there.
You got
That-
this other dude. His name was Raymond.
Speedy, man.
I mean, we had like the official.
and
When
Reg.
it came to 90s posse, that's when like if you was really about your business, niggas fucked with you and shit. You wasn't under the protection of the Rutland Road Cats or the Puma Boys. You was on the strength of your own, and together we the 90s posse. Everybody was doing their thing and shit.
All right.
And we didn't deal with the fake shit. Like for instance, like this was different now. It's like 5 dudes could be on the corner, and one of them could wear a real Rolex, and the rest is fake. Back then, you couldn't come up inside of a circle with fake jewelry or fake Rolexes. If you can't get the real shit, then you just do without it.
That's
now
a fact.
niggas is seeing that and they not calling their mans out because everybody shit is fake. So you
Matter of
can't
fact, show
call
me a
him
picture,
out without
Goldie.
calling everybody else
Show him a
out.
picture. Show him a picture.
Niggas wore real jewelry, no matter what you think about it. Niggas was wearing it. It was a time they didn't even make watches with gold. You had to buy a nugget bracelet, a nugget watch shit, and they'll take a long jeans watch or whatever kind of watch was hitting in them years, and they put it inside that nugget bracelet. Am I right, Silo?
That's back
Right?
in what year
You
is that
can go in there and buy a gold, unless it was a Rolex Presidential.
85 in the 90s.
Back then, only the Rolex Presidential came like that. You know what I'm saying?
And then this is in love people. You can't come and love people out here.
Solomon, this nigga Solomon had crazy.
we in there with burners.
Niggas wore Mr. T like shit too, just like them niggas uptown. We was 90s niggas was known for that shit. Big ass fucking chains and medallions.
So I also heard my man Goldie over here telling me some stuff, man. Goldie, tell me some shit. I heard you say some shit like, you know what I mean, 90s man, them have spots all over the world.
Yo,
they don't have spots in the 90s.
Well, I could speak for me, because I can't speak for the whole of the 90s, man, them.
All right.
But, like, our crew, we used to go Bed-Stuy and go in on niggas' blocks, and they looking at us like, who these niggas? And we ain't give a fuck if they like it or not. We just go there, open up spot. I ain't even gonna say what we have to do sometime, but we have to lay it down so they niggas know we ain't no play around guys. So then they just love that spot. They move on to somebody else.
You telling me, so it's safe to say at East Flatbush, man, them go to another neighborhood, set up shop, and defend it.
And defend it, like I feel it. Like we grew up on that block.
Like you plant the tree there.
And it don't matter where. It could be Brownsville, could be Bed-Stuy, could be Bushwick, East New York, anywhere. We just go and just set up shop.
Jesus Christ.
So we used to do.
Nigga, I used to design special doors. I used to go to a door company
They couldn't even bust
on
that door.
Broadway called Universal Steel and Door Company and design a door that the police them can't beat in.
Yeah.
And I used to get them gate shit, them fire gates. At back time, them was early shit. You know what I'm saying? It's expensive shit to put on the windows that you just can't get in like that shit. You see what I'm saying? And police them used to come to our spots and shit and try to beat off the door and couldn't. Then finally they came back another time and they poured, this is the first time I've seen the fire department do it. They poured the gasoline under the door and set it on fire. So you had to come out of the apartment, and then when they finally came out, they unhinged the door and took our door.
Now, wait, hold on. Where this was that?
This was in
That was in Bed-Stuy.
Bush. That was the Bush.
No, that's both of them.
That was Bush.
Bushwick
Yeah,
and Bed-Stuy.
everywhere
Every
we had
spot
it.
we went.
Crown Heights, wherever we had.
So wait,
one of my jobs was to
That door,
design.
we used to call it Fort
Find
Knox.
the spots to get it.
All right, so that's what I want you. I want you to break it down. Okay, somebody finds a spot.
Yes.
Somebody get the food,
Yes.
right? And your job is to get the door.
Design that security so that
So your security.
Yeah.
Your security detail.
At that time, I'm a designer. I designed doors and windows for protection at the time.
That was your job.
Yeah, we used to call it Fort Knox.
What are your jobs?
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? The water act and shit.
Yeah, man,
You got to keep people safe and shit.
Yeah.
But you don't hear, that was a task at the time, trying to figure these things out. You know what I'm saying?
Let me ask you another question. I heard you mention a young man, because since we in the 90s, you know what I mean? And the legacy of the 90s run real deep, even to this day. You know what I mean? And I see you mention a young guy named Mook Moolah.
Mook.
And you say you can't say the 90s without saying, or you can't say GS9 without even saying, or GSC without even saying Mook Moolah name.
Yeah, well, I'm saying they both hold that brand for the neighborhood. Mook hold it with just his name, and then that brand, them acronyms, whatever they stand for all those multiple people, that's what it takes. But you know what I'm saying? Yeah, that's the generation. That's the generation. That's what's up. Like, you got to understand, kids today, people today don't really scroll past 20 years. They don't go past 20 years.
Brother, right? I said, man, you can't mention Bill unless you.
Who's saying that?
Talk,
My
man. Talk.
Solomon.
Talk, man.
Nah, go. No. We trying to get the bongo shit for you.
Oh.
Hold on. See, the thing is, if I hit
Turn
that,
the light on. Turn the light on.
If bank robbers, murderers, killers, you saying whatever, you extorters, you see what I'm saying, whatever, con artists, drank, because if you in the cream, you rise into the top. So you messing with the cream of the crop, right?
I always say that too.
You know what I'm saying?
The same thing.
Niggas like
niggas that get money, no niggas that get money.
I had toys out here in the 90s. I had toys out here in the 90s that I left to go and do music shit. You know what I'm saying? That people in the hood don't even know about and shit.
You always could bring it back.
We was always chilling.
Put it back in there. You can't.
Nigga,
we always.
I remember being as young as when we didn't have bikes. Who parents couldn't buy them bikes? You had some dudes with steel bikes, and you had some dudes with bill bikes.
That's my days.
I did them all. But mostly we used to build bikes, you see what I'm saying? And ride and go wherever we going. And we took that to cars and shit. We was driving in cars before when them shits was still called Celicas and Datsuns, and before they was Maximus and all these new names and shit. You know, we was driving stick shift cars and shit. When you come down the street, if your car don't go by the third gear, you still ain't chipping, your car is whack. Am I lying? Oink, am I lying?
That's a fact.
We was driving like 200ZXs and 280ZXs and Mazdas and Datsuns and Celicas and shit that them Dresden passed down to us because these was like some of our first cars and shit. I remember having cars, me and this dude right here, one whole side of the car is swiped from the front to the back, but we pulling chicks only on the good side of the car. We don't never pull up on the side of the chicks of the car is fucked up.
Are you talking about the Capri, Clive?
Yeah, the Capri, the 280ZX, the 200SX.
Am I lying, right? We be pulling at the car.
Datsun 510.
We pull up on that side.
No car used to drive back then, man. And we young. We about what?
Let's speedy that, man.
Like 14.
Salo said he might be talking because he ain't come back.
We all Flatbush.